The future hints in the latest and upcoming volumes of Danmachi as Ice and Lepiya are hinted to play key roles in the final war in the Dungeon of Expedition to save Loki Familia. Lepiya may control of divine origin magic makes her crucial to understanding how the dungeon was created. It's speculate that she and Bel may represent twin lights, human and elf, destined to end the era of gods. Many people said Lepiya is just only a side character, but Lepiya isn't just a side elf or comic relief. She's a bridge between the old elven world and the new generation of adventurers. Her growth mirrors Bel's, a shy, trembling dreamer who slowly becomes a hero. If the story ever reaches the final war against the dungeon, Lepiya is bound to be one of the central magic pillars of the entire Loki Familia, and possibly the world of Danmachi itself. Lepiya is a high elf from the Loki Familia, often serving as a support mage in dungeon expeditions. Despite her timid nature, she's one of the most talented magic users in Aurario and a key member of Ice Wallenstein's team. She debuted prominently in Sword Oratoria, the side story focusing on the Loki Familia, where she's both the comic relief and the heart of the group. At first glance, Lepiya seems shy, emotional, and easily flustered, especially around Ice, whom she deeply admires. But behind that fragile front is a girl burning with ambition. She wants to stand beside Ice and prove she's not just a background mage. She's often compared to Bel for her idealism and growth mindset. Both start weak, but dream of reaching the same heights as their heroes. Lepiya is a mage, and one of the rare few who can rapid cast powerful spells. Her magic specialization is area annihilation and anti-monster combat, making her essential in deep floor expeditions. Her main spell's light elemental magic is capable of sweeping away hordes of enemies. She can also do advanced evolved spells she gains after a turning point in her development unique even among elven mages. That's why they call her a thousand elf. Because in terms of magical potential, Lepiya has one of the highest MP pools in Loki Familia, second only to Riveria. In later arcs, Lepiya even channels the spirits of her fallen elven ancestors through a technique that amplifies her magic to terrifying levels, a massive sign of elven nobility and power. And let's be honest, Lepiya has a crush on Ice Wallenstein is one of the most meme-worthy parts of Sword Oratoria. She blushes, daydreams, and overreacts constantly when Ice is nearby. But what's less known is that her affection represents admiration rather than romantic obsession. She sees Ice as an ideal, a symbol of strength and purity she wants to reach. Still, it's played for laughs, and her jealousy towards Bel Crenel when he interacts with Ice is a peak comedy. Here's some critical spoilers ahead, and major story spoilers in the light novel and Sword Oratoria. During the Great Dungeon Raid arc in Sword Oratoria Volume 14 to Volume 16, Lepiya is nearly killed. But instead of running, she chooses to stand and protect her friends, even when surrounded by monsters. This moment becomes her Bel moment. She unleashes a new spell and solidifies herself as a top-class mage, earning the title of Elf Heroine among fans. Later on, Riveria begins passing her knowledge and elven techniques to Lepiya, acknowledging her as her successor. This means Lepiya is being groomed to one day take Riveria's place as the great mage of the Loki Familia, one of the highest honors in Aurario. Lepiya eventually learns that the elves' ancient spirits, remnants of their divine ancestors, can merge with their descendants under extreme emotion or danger. In a major fight, she becomes a vessel of ancient elven power, channeling a spirit that once fought alongside the gods in the ancient age. This revelation implies Lepiya's bloodline is directly connected to the ancient high elves, giving her near-mythic potential. But there's a sad part. While it's only tragic foreshadowing, a quiet but heavy hint in Sword Oratoria is that Lepiya may one day sacrifice herself to protect Ice or Riveria, fulfilling the fate of elven mages who give everything to protect their kin. Whether this comes true is still unknown, but it's one of the most emotional fan theories circulating in 2025.